products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Alrighty, and of course we'd like to say hello and welcome to everyone currently tuned in to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson. Of course, it all happens here, it all happens here. The good, the bad, and the Mikey. This is what we call news discussed, not told. We want to say hello to the usual suspects on the program, people who don't miss our program. Boy, we've been doing this for what, 4-something years, 5 years? And there are people who don't miss our program. And of course, we want to say thank you for being so loyal. And to the first-time viewers, those of you who are here for whatever reason for the first time, we hope that you stay with us. We are a nice little family. And I mean, you get it all here. All here. It is called News Discussed, Not Told. So, we discuss the business. What are we discussing tonight? We understand that Grenada is performing well so far in the Windward Islands Under-19 tournament. We'll talk to you about that shortly, as well as $1 million drug bust in St. David. We'll tell you more about that. Police say that they are investigating the death that occurred at the project site yesterday. We're talking about the Molyneux land slippage site where the new road is being constructed. Gravel and concrete. They called off the operations today as a mark of respect on the passing of one of its employees. The 2024 April Assizes gets on the way in Grenada, and we're going to talk to you about those. We understand that there are a lot less cases to deal with in the court around now, so because they say that the system has gotten a little bit more efficient, so there is a huge reduction in the backlog of cases. However, in terms of the current cases, sexual offenses again dominate. We'll talk to you more about that in a while. And we have other things to talk about right here on Mikey Live. So folks, we got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Quartz Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, Real Value, IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors. We also got the Big Insurance on board as well. So we say thank you to all our sponsors. Folks, we're coming back. And when we come back, it's going to be real news in Olilililolo. We're not taking too long tonight. Last night we got a stretch, so we will save some time tonight, all right? We're not going to keep you too long tonight. Folks, we're taking that short break and we will be back.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
All right, so let's get straight into the business and see what's making the news tonight. There are so many people who are doing their part in, putting Grenada on the map, whether it is via sports, via culture, and so on. I find we take it too lightly that we don't mention. We have people like Andre Fletcher, who is always out there, flying the flag of Grenada. They call him the Spice Man, and he's out there playing international cricketer. I mean, that's what he does for a living right now. So his name is always out there. And once his name is out there, Grenada's name is out there because they call him the Spice Man. You know what I mean? So big up to the Spice Man. So while we are on cricket, I need to tell you this now. Grenada's under-19 cricket team, they have had a splendid performance so far in their second encounter in the Windward Islands Super 50 cricket tournament. That it happened yesterday. Now the team came out victorious by 11 runs against Dominica. You understand? Well, I heard in one place it was 10 and I heard somewhere else it was 11. It make a difference, you know. Now it makes it the second victory in as many games. So 2-0. You understand? 2-0. Now, yesterday's encounter was a nail-biter. It was hotly contested. Grenada won the toss and elected to bat first, posting the second highest score. Again, another milestone, posting the second highest score in the tournament. All right, 205 runs, all out. You hear me? So we have to congratulate the team. So we've played 2 games. We have won 2 games. And we will take on St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and that will be happening tomorrow. I know there were a lot of back and forth between Grenada and St. Vincent, not with cricket, but with other things. So we have not enjoyed the best relationship in the past, let's say, 12 or so months. And so we have a civilized way of settling the scores, and we do that through sports. All right, so that's going to be a game that's, fought, I know, between Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I'll be able to update you on that tomorrow, God's willing, in terms of which of these teams won that encounter, and we'll brag about that. Yeah, only a mouth, but when it comes to, we'll fix it up, don't worry yourself. So, here's this one. $1 million drug bust in St. David's. $1 million. Now, according to police, on Tuesday, 9th April, when was Tuesday, 9th April? That was today. Officers attached to the drug squad unit intercepted, they say, a green Suzuki Escudo along the Latant public road and conducted a search which revealed a quantity of compressed cannabis, marijuana then. Now, according to police, the cannabis weighed 510 pounds and carries an estimated street value of, check it out, $1,156,680. You hear me? Somebody's in big trouble. $1,156,680. God. 2 men are presently in police custody, assisting with investigations. The vehicle was also impounded, and according to police, their investigations continue. And of course, we already told you what our position is on the business. You catch men with that no, and I mean it. And I mean it. Listen, I say that with a straight face. Look me not smile. When you hold men with that quantity of marijuana, fellas, hard luck. Go on your way. Talk done. Talk done. Then, because I mean, what more can you do? They are in as much trouble as they would ever be in their life. It doesn't get worse. This is the worstest. In fact, it's the worstest situation that they can find themselves in. There's no need to put them in prison. Prison is for rehabilitation. The prison is already crowded. And me and you, have to pay for the business. We have to pay. You understand? So, these men must be allowed to walk. In fact, they might need to be put in a witness protection program. You understand? So there must be someone who agrees with me. Listen, I'm practical. Guys, you all know the law. You understand? You all know the law. So here's what. Sorry. On your way. Talk done. Part 2 to this scenario. The police puts the quantity of marijuana, $1 million worth, into a safe. Right? Never to be touched until our laws have been amended. Because we already have a cannabis committee that is set up, and I'll also see that in the news too. And we are making headways with regards to setting up the cannabis and deciding how we're going to be using the cannabis. So we already are having the conversation about how Grenada can benefit from the use of marijuana. So until such time when we have determined how it is that we are going to use the marijuana, we lock it up in a safe. Take all the details, the amount, the thing, make sure it matches back when we open up. When we open up, we have the marijuana to benefit from. $1 million fixing how much health centers? $1 million fixing how many toilet and bathrooms for people who don't have? $1 million could give people food. Put food on people's table, give people mattress to put on the board bed and thing. No, I'm serious. That drug comes back on the street. How does it come back on the street? You understand? I don't know how it comes back on the street. We are not putting the integrity of the police to question here. And now we're not doing that. You understand? We are being practical. Okay? That's why I tell all don't vote me when you go into business. Because these are the things I'm going to be ruling as practical as possible. You can't tell me we are on one end having the conversation about the criminalization of marijuana. We heard, we saw the Prime Minister the other day taking picture with man with marijuana tree. And in the same breath, you go in and ting up the men for the marijuana. The previous Prime Minister said, well, why are you still thinking of man with a little bit of spit? No, I'm not supporting the smoking of marijuana. We don't smoke, so I don't tell nobody to smoke. And I'm talking about the bigger picture here. We are already looking into amending our laws to accommodate the use of marijuana, whatever the use will be. We don't know yet because we are still in the process of figuring it out. On the flip side of that, let me tell you what's going to happen, people, because I've been in the media long enough. The $1 million worth of marijuana, once the case has ended, okay, and that case could end anytime, because you hear they're talking about the cases going through the system quicker right now. When that happens, the the marijuana, as far as I understand it, based on historical data, gets destroyed. So somewhere, somehow, in the near future, once the case has ended, that marijuana will blow in smoke somewhere in Pulse. They burn it, put some tires or whatever, put it in and burn it. $1 million. And remember, that's not the only $1 million drug bust in recent times. So that too, so it could be $2, $3, $4, $5, $6 million of drugs that we are going to be destroying. You understand? It's almost like, you know, you have some animals, they give birth to their young and they go back and eat it. That's exactly what we do. We give birth and we go back and eat the child. That's what we do. We create something and then destroy it. Making no sense. Making no sense. Don't vote people like me so. You understand? It don't make no sense. The law is still on the books. It is still illegal. Hence, you have the authority as the Royal Grenada Police Force to seize the marijuana. It works in your favor. In fact, you have a little sweet spot to work with for a little while. So it is still illegal. However, probably it will be decriminalized anytime soon. So it gives you the authority to seize the marijuana, to put away the business, until such time. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, let's leave that talk. I don't expect everybody to agree with me because not everyone is forward thinking like that. Yeah, and I'm just thinking about how we can be practical. You understand? Remember, the U.S. and them started the whole thing on making the use of marijuana illegal and thing, because remember, marijuana was a very potent and still is a very potent, herb. You could have made garments and things like that from marijuana. You understand? But they find that down here we had just too much of that. We are going to be too independent. You understand? So they found a way to prevent us from making a life and a living from the use of marijuana. Made it criminal. Right? Before you know it, that infiltrated everywhere. But they were the first set. To the right now. How can marijuana buy? You go in there and smoke like nothing in the US. They created it, and look them now. You understand? Anyway, let me leave that talk. Making all kind of thing with marijuana. So let me leave that talk. We're moving. So the $1 million drugs business, right? So the police said that they have arrested 2 men. They're currently in police custody assisting with investigations, and the vehicle was also impounded. We're moving on. Police say that they're also investigating the death of an individual at Molineux. Now we were telling you yesterday, about that incident that claimed the life of 1 man. The police sent out information today saying that they are actively investigating that particular incident. Just an unfortunate one that occurred there. Police say that they are investigating that fatal incident which occurred on Monday, April 8th at the Molineux land slippage site at St. George, resulting in the death of one Richard Fisher, a 54-year-old of River Road, St. George. Now, preliminary investigation, they say, revealed that 2 trucks, a concrete and a pump, so a concrete truck and a pump, were operating when the pump truck tilted over to the side, colliding with the concrete truck, as you can see here on your screen. Now, when that happened, it pinned the driver inside the vehicle. Now, the driver was subsequently removed from the vehicle and was pronounced dead at the scene by a medical doctor. Right? An autopsy, they say, is scheduled to determine the actual cause of the death of the individual as investigations on this matter continues. And the commission and the members of the Royal Grenada Police Force say that they'd like to extend condolences to the family and friends and co-workers and so on of Mr. Fisher. Now, out of respect surrounding the untimely death of Mr. Richard Fisher, the offices of the Gravel and Concrete and Emulsion Production Corporation were closed today for the general public. Now, Fisher, an employee of the Gravel and Concrete, died tragically yesterday. And so, out of respect, they say they decided to keep the business closed. Now, Fisher, as he was affectionately called, was not just a colleague, they say, but a cherished member of Gravel and Concrete, known for his dedication, they say, and jovial spirit. He's always, with a good sense of, enthusiasm, and so that he executed his duties. In sending out notice about Fisher's death, Gravel and Concrete and Emulsion Production Corporation noted being deeply saddened by the unexpected loss. The company indicated that its thoughts and prayers are with Fisher's family and loved ones, especially during this difficult time. I think it's like a crazy circumstance that one will go. You probably would have spoken to your family members during the course of the day and say, well, I'm coming home about 6, I'm coming home about 7. Have some degree of dialogue with your family, even when you are leaving home, and not knowing that this is the last time that you're going to see or hear from them. I remember, when I sometimes when I leave home, I feel like, it should be treated as the last that I see and interact with my family. You understand? Because I like to hug them and kiss them and say goodbye in a proper way. Sometimes my belly boils. Sometimes I get anxiety when I have to leave home, because I just don't know if it's the last time I'm going to see my kids, if it's the last time I'm going to see my family. And that's perfectly okay. That's perfectly okay, because there are so many variables that you're likely to be confronted with whenever you step out there. You just never know. So, and I want to go to the point where I want to appeal to persons particularly, and some may not be happy when I say this, but people who take buses and so on. I don't know how you allow people to drive you in a particular way, understanding that there have been so many accidents. So many accidents. I know of people who are homebound, who are bedbound, who are locked away from society because of accidents. The drivers are out there living life like normal, but owing to their careless and reckless driving, someone is no longer able to walk. Someone is no longer able to earn for his or her family. And these people, you don't get to hear from them because they've lost the means to communicate, whether it is that they don't have money to put credit on their phone, or they don't have money to buy a phone. All of these things. And so we cannot take life so lightly. This morning I was taking my son to school, driving at a decent pace because I was almost late. And a bus carrying passengers, I'm like, this could never be real. You understand? So even you driving a private car thinking you're driving fast, a public transport carrying 10 and 12 and 15 people flies by, and people just sit there and take it. People just sit there and take it. Crazy madness. Madness. So tonight I want to appeal to just one person, and if that one person is you, don't let nobody drive you. So don't feel uncomfortable for standing up for yourself because you want to go home and see your family. Value your family and your life enough to say to an inconsiderate driver, I've had it, drop me. Driver, I've had it. Now you need to drive like you have people that you care about on this bus. Driver, or I'll report you. I'm talking to one person, and if that one person is you, then stand up for yourself and for your loved ones and make sure nobody handles you. So I'm compelled to say this tonight because it's crazy. I've seen it. The other day, this lady called me. She told me she was one of the persons who was in this accident about 2 or so years ago on the Carnage, and she was saying to me, Mikey, like I don't exist. I don't exist. Like you don't get to hear about me. Nobody gets to hear about me. Have lost the means of independence. Yeah? And when these things happen, everybody gets to live their life like normal. People get to live their life like normal. Sorry doesn't do anything. You understand? We're moving on. So, that was a very unfortunate incident that occurred yesterday, to say the least. Now, 2024 April Assizes gets underway in Grenada. Yep. And there are 79 matters down for hearing. That represents a remarkable decrease in the amount of cases that has that usually happen around this time when the Assizes in fact, this is the lowest it has been in 12 years. 12 years. You understand? Now, noticeably, there's a reduction in the amount of cases in terms of the backlog. You understand? We had a huge backlog, and these are things that the lawyers used to be complaining about. And they're saying now that the system has become so efficient that they're able to get rid of all the backlog of cases and so on, and so that, the slate is getting a little clean. You understand? So, we've got 79 cases, which is good. All right? But here now, as is customary, unfortunately, sexual offenses dominate the Assizes again. 42% of the cases, nearly half of the cases going to court, are of a sexual nature. Well, how are the tossy so? Well, how Grenadians tossy so? Do you know how Grenada ranks in the world where rape and sexual offenses is concerned? What the hell are we eating? Is it something in the water? Well, how are the tossy so? There must be some. Grenada needs to be investigated. You understand? I say that with no apology. We need to take a scientific look at what's happening, something on the food. How could, per capita, how could Grenada rank? High, I didn't want to say how high, because that's him. Per capita, how could Grenada rank high? What is it, such a small state? What is wrong with all the buy? Is it our court system that is not creating a proper deterrent for would-be sex offenders? Something wrong somewhere. It could just be that. It could just be that. Is it how we treat with sexual offenses that people are not deterred? Do we need to talk about sexual offenses more? Something not right, dad. Something not right. 42% is almost half of the Assizes cases of a sexual nature. I'm making it up. I'm not making it up. You understand? Hold on. It's not good. Okay? It is not good. How many countries are in the world? How many countries make up the world? All right? Can somebody just put that in the chat? How many countries make up the world? Right. So now we know how many countries make up the world, because by now somebody might have posted it on the group, because all go to school. 195 countries make up the world. 195. Do you know where Grenada ranks? Who can guess? Where does Grenada rank in terms of rape? Statistics per 100,000 people. Per 100,000 people. Where do you think Grenada ranks? Some say 9 or 10. Some say 5, some say 10. So the people who are responding are putting Grenada. So far, all the responses have put Grenada in the top 10. Somebody on YouTube says number 1. Oh God. Well, there might be one site who would rate where you can find Grenada rating that high. You understand? Somebody says in the first 20. Most people, well, we get a couple of people saying 20. Somebody say are at around 50. Okay, so we get it. Per 100,000 per capita, Grenada is ranking number 9. Right? Anyhow you look at it. Anyhow you look at it. Anyhow you look at it. It's not pretty. Eh? You just don't want your flag to be amongst. Okay, so let number 1, Botswana. Number 2, Lesotho. Number 3, South Africa. Number 4, Bermuda. Number 5, Sweden. Number 6, Suriname. Number 7, Costa Rica. Nicaragua, number 8, and Grenada. Number 1 in our region. All you find not making sense? Grenada. And so, it's disturbing, to say the least. Do you hear me report a lot about sexual offenses? No. We used to. And I thought maybe we were reporting about it too much, encouraging people. Maybe, I don't know, because it was just more and more and more and more and more. It went a little easier. You understand? I did not say Grenada, I said Grenada. Don't come and tell me about you have another Grenada. Grenada, and our flag is next to it. You try that. You understand? It's not pretty. Don't try to hide the thing. Okay? So, it's not good. It's not good for us, okay? And so again, whenever the assizes come about, you do find that, I don't know the last time sexual offenses did not dominate the assizes. Somebody says, what number is Trinidad? I don't live in Trinidad, I don't care. But Trinidad is 25. Trinidad is number 25. Okay? Imagine Grenada meet certain countries. You see, I don't want to call certain names. Jamaica is 21. Jamaica is 21. Okay? So anyway, let's move on. Enough of that. Okay, so the good news is that the backlog has been getting less and less and less. The system is getting more and more efficient, so that is good. All right, it's the lowest it has ever been. It has been in 12 years. Now, so let's celebrate that. Okay, so the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, for the 10th consecutive month, Earth in March set a new monthly record for the global heat, with both air temperatures and the world's oceans hitting an all-time high for the month. And that's according to the European Union Climate Agency Copernicus. So sorry, let me just right. So how do I pronounce that word? All right. So they say break it up in syllables. It's COP. No, I doesn't play at a bright more than nobody. Straight up, I never seen the word before. It just run across my screen. COPRNICUS. Copernicus. All right. I don't know if that's the name of that's how they pronounce the agency. All right. The March 2024 average 14.14 degrees Celsius. 57.9 degrees Fahrenheit, exceeding the previous record from 2016 by a tenth of a degree. You understand? It was 1.68 degrees Celsius, 3 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than the last 1,800. That in the late, sorry. So it's warmer, right? Which is 1.68 degrees warmer than in the late 1800s. Now, this is concerning. And they say when the warmer surface level, sea surface levels and so on, you tend to have stronger hurricanes and tropical cyclones and stuff like that. And that is why you have the authorities, they are predicting a hyperactive Atlantic hurricane season this year, owing to these facts. Let's hope they are wrong about that. All right. But what they're saying here is we are getting warmer temperatures consecutively. Record hot months consecutively. Yeah. So it's maybe time for us to take this whole thing about climate change serious. There are some people who are still a bit skeptical about it. What does it hurt to take it serious? I don't know, but anyway. So they are saying that, yeah, boy, the place is hot. The place is hot, and that's not good. Yeah, I am seeing that we again, like a red light there means that we have exceeded the time allotted for this segment. So if you don't mind, can you please permit me to take a quick break, and when I come back, I will give you the weather, and of course we have the national, somebody says scene on earth. We have the weather, and of course we've got the national report for you, so please stay with me. We will be back shortly.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
See this? This is water. Essential, irreplaceable. An average person uses 35 gallons of water daily, but sometimes we take it for granted. But what if, like during a hurricane, this faucet runs dry? That's why every household needs a water storage system. Imagine 3 days worth of water supply, always ready for emergency. And when you run low, nature's got your back. You can capture rainwater for use. And that's how you use nature's gift in a smart, sustainable way. So when service gets interrupted, you're not. Until our next splash of Nawasa wisdom, know your household needs and store a minimum of 3 days water supply. Stay water wise and see you next time.
This advertisement is in a series showcasing Nawasa's operations. Stay tuned for more in-depth insights into our services and initiatives.
This is the GIS Evening Report for Tuesday, April 9th, 2024. I am Rikisha St. Louis. In the headlines, Corporate Grenada assists with restoring lives of those affected by recent fire in Shantimel. We'll have details to this and more after the break.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. Make us all VIPs. Take your vaccine, get immunized and protected. Kids, let's build our immunity to have a healthier society. I'm vaccinated, I'm immunized, and I'm protected. Get vaccinated, for we the children's future. Protect this fight together. Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back. Corporate Grenada continues to support the restoration efforts of 5 families recently affected by the devastating fire in Shantimel St. Patrick. On Tuesday, the Grenada Cooperative Bank and Hubbard's Grenada Limited presented checks of $20,000 each to the Shantimel Fire Victims Relief Committee to aid in the reconstruction of homes. 17 members of the community were affected by the fire on March 28th. Immediate intervention by government and parliamentary representative Honorable Joseph Andal saw 3 families temporarily relocated to the low-income housing unit at the villa. Since the incident and the many calls for assistance, the families have received clothing, food and other necessities to be comfortable in the interim. At the handover ceremony on Tuesday, Parliamentary Representative Andal said he's happy that the recovery of the affected families is now on the agenda of every Grenadian.
I say a heartfelt thank you to Coop Bank and to Jonas Brown and Hubbards for their generous contribution towards the Fire Victims Release Fund. As much as the donations have been coming in, we are still a long way from what we need in order to be able to restore the homes of the 5 families. And we understand that the attention span of the public is not always very long. And while the focus is on these victims, we need to capitalize on every opportunity to raise as much funds as we possibly can so that by the time people's attention starts to be diverted by other events, we will be well underway to achieving our goals of having them back in their homes as soon as possible.
Executive Manager of Finance and Wealth Management at Coop Bank, Dr. Aaron Logie, made an appeal for more businesses to get on board to expedite the reconstruction and recovery process.
It's an important opportunity for us to be here today and to make a contribution, not to restore in its entirety, because with a fire, there are some things, even though you rebuild, you're never able to get back. There are many valuable items that you cannot put a dollar value to. So today, Grenada Cooperative Bank is pleased to announce that we are making a contribution of $20,000 for the restoration of the houses that were destroyed by the fire. We make a special appeal to our corporate citizens, our corporate organization, to come on board to help make a difference to restoring what the fire would have damaged.
Hubbard's representative Wayne James said the donation will cover appliances and building supplies for the families.
As we take our corporate responsibility very seriously, we then contacted one of our partners, our new suppliers, that is, which is, we are now the supplier, sole supplier of a new type of cement into Grenada, which is called Argo Cement. And I'm sure you seen it somewhere around in Shantimel because it is sold by Ailey Postle and other partners. And we contacted them, and again, in reaching out to them, they said, yes, go ahead, right? And we are grateful for them as well in partnering with us in such a noble venture, right? And today I'm here on behalf of Hubbard's and the management of staff and our partner Argo Cement to pledge a contribution of $20,000 in the form of building materials, household appliances, which we hope will go a long way in restoring the lives of the fire victims to a form of normalcy.
The Shantimel Fire Victims Relief Committee was appointed by Honorable Joseph Andel to spearhead the affairs of the affected families.
I'm feeling a bit okay now because like we're trying to get on stream because people donating and we look as though we're going somewhere now. So that makes us feel a lot better than when the incident just happened. I feel very happy because a gesture like this makes us feel like a family today. Like we know where we're going and we have help on the way. I'm holding on. I'm holding that all I could do. By the grace of God and the help of families and companies and so, I'm coping and holding on.
That was Mrs. Ricklin Barry Simon, one of the individuals affected by the recent fire at Shantimel, expressing feelings of hope following donations and various assistance. Parliamentary Representative Honorable Joseph Andel says the immediate priority right now for the community and government is to clear the site of the fire to begin construction.
The Grenada National Resort also did make up to this that I believe the biggest financial contribution towards the fund, and they will also be assisting us with the demolition process and the carting away of the debris. Ministry of Implementation and Transformation, MIT, has also been playing a big role, and they'll be assisting with the clearance of the site. Ministry of Infrastructure Development has also pledged to step in, and we are expecting more government entities, parastatal institutions and others to step forward, so that while I cannot give you a definite date, that soon, hopefully before the onset of the rainy season, we can see some action towards having the reconstruction process begin.
Chair of the Relief Committee, Ms. Faith Phillip, expresses appreciation on behalf of the families for the donations and highlighted upcoming fundraising events.
The whole community came out to assist the victims. Now, on the Saturday after, the parliamentary representative organized breakfast and lunch for the victims. And that was wonderful because people all over Grenada came to support the event. At the end of the day, we can say it was successful. There are people who are depositing straight to the account, so we do not really have an idea as to who has yet. Yeah, but a lot of people are depositing straight to the account. One of the bars down the road, they made a barbecue sale Saturday gone, and it was in aid of the victim. There will be a concert on the 30th of April at the recreation ground at the top of the hill, and the funds will go towards the victim. So we are making an appeal. We are asking each and every one, businesses as well as corporate citizens, to please come out and assist the victims. Please give whatever you can.
This is the GIS Evening Report. We will be back after the break.
Kiriko Maroon and String Band Music Festival 2024, April 26th to the 28th. Coming together to preserve and showcase our culture is who we are. Friday the 26th, Belmont at the Chapel. Early morning libation, 3 p.m. Saraka, 7 p.m. the official opening ceremony and cultural evening. Saturday from 10 a.m. Hillsborough Square. It's Strings in the City. Then at 8 p.m. we move to the Botanical Gardens for Cultural Explosion with local and regional performances featuring Touch, the band. Admission $60. Then on Sunday, it's the grand finale, Paradise Beach. From 12 noon, musical entertainment. And from 4 p.m., Paradise Beach Bands, cultural entertainment and live music. Admission $20. Come and learn to dance the quadrille and big drum on Paradise Beach every Sunday after the launch until the festival ends. Kiriko Maroon and String Band Music Festival 2024, April 26th to the 28th.
Welcome back. The National Lotteries Authority's Victoria Park Pavilion restoration project is completed. The project began in December 2023 and cost approximately EC $550,000. The ambitious restoration stemmed from discussions with former Minister for Sports, Honorable Ron Redhead. Recognizing the historical and cultural significance of the park, the NLA rallied behind this initiative to bring life to the park once again. A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held on Tuesday to commemorate a significant investment in the sporting facility. General Manager of the National Lotteries Authority, Cindy Henry, hopes the restoration will bring added sporting activities for the surrounding communities.
At Carifta, youth players of the lottery games contributed $300,000 to facilitate Carifta, and to the tune of $1.7 million to resurface the tracks at the Kirani James Stadium. Likewise, your participation in lottery games enabled the restoration of Victoria Park's pavilion, the outer field and lighting. This is not just my park, it is your park, it is our park. It is the hub for sporting and cultural and entertainment activities. It is the soon-to-be birthplace once again for local, regional, and international track and field record breakers and trend setters.
The General Manager spoke of the infrastructural upgrades to the facility.
The restoration activities included structural rehabilitation of the roof upstairs and downstairs, replacement of bathroom, toilet, and changing room facilities with the addition of lockers, restoration and addition of office area, tuck shop, official studio, security booth, storerooms, replacement of all windows and all doors, repairs and installation of entry gates, construction of concrete walkway around the pavilion and with railings at the entrance, installation of chip stone and heightened retaining walls to prevent historic flooding, fencing of the entire field, rewiring, redoing the plumbing, rectifying sewer issue, tile work, painting, and other works.
Government Minister Honorable Delma Thomas, who was present at the ceremony, commended the NLA, stating that she's happy that Victoria Park can reclaim its status as a vibrant hub for community development activities.
As a Senanja girl too, how happy I am to be part of this ribbon cutting ceremony this morning to signal the refurbishment of this very important playground for the people of Senanja and by extension Grenada. So I want to commend the National Lottery Authority and the government of Grenada. This is one of the many projects as a government we will be rehabilitating. There will be new projects also, because we believe that we have to provide an avenue for our young people across the country.
After years of offering their services in the beauty and wellness industry, the Grenada Beauty and Wellness Association is now officially launched with the objective of creating standards, innovation, and excellence in a sector that is vibrant and evolving. President of the newly launched association, Tricia Thomas, says the moment is an extremely proud one since members have operated for too long without any proper structure and guidance.
The formation of the GBWA is based on the advancement of personnel in the field of beauty and wellness through education, networking, advocacy, and community engagement with our customers and clients and the general populace. We are therefore making a special appeal to all individuals within the beauty and wellness industry here in Grenada to become registered members of this association. To name all hairdressers, hairstylists, locticians, barbers, beauty therapists, massage therapists, nail technicians, tattoo artists, and persons performing body piercings. Far too long, we as practitioners here in Grenada in the industry have operated without any formal order.
Minister for Health, Honorable Philip Telesford, attended the media launch of the Grenada Beauty and Wellness Association. He applauded those who took the bold step to form the association, saying it's a great initiative, and implored on those present to encourage colleagues to get involved, as there will be benefits in becoming a member.
Your Beauty and Wellness Association, it is we the people. That's what it is. Representing our interests, the members of the association. And together, you speak with one voice to the council and to government. Unfortunately, government cannot hear every individual person. But if as a council, or as an association, you come together and you make your voices heard, government will respond. So I urge, join with those who went before, eloquent speakers, to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, practitioners within the state of Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique, please join the association.
The Allied Health Professionals Council and the association must hold a firm view that beauty and wellness cannot just be about looking good on the outside.
This is no ordinary feat, but an achievement worthy of very high commendation. The Beauty and Wellness Association is a platform that brings together professionals, practitioners, and so on, across Grenada, and by extension, across the region, collectively speaking with a singular voice.
The feature address at the launch was delivered by Mrs. Melissa Jones Gittens, also known in the beauty industry as HD Lady. The formation of association, she says, marks a significant milestone in the journey towards excellence and innovation within the industry.
Our vision is clear: to elevate the standards of beauty and wellness services in Grenada, to foster collaboration among practitioners, and to provide opportunities for professional development that will benefit us all. Overall, beauty and wellness practitioners play a vital role in promoting holistic well-being and enhancing the quality of life for individuals. Our dedication, expertise, and compassion contribute significantly to the health and happiness of our clients and communities.
Members of the profession are encouraged to join the association, as becoming a full-fledged member will have benefits for all. We take our final break. We will be right back.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm, and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back. Chair of the Grenada Allied Health Professionals Council, Dr. Nicole Fort, has congratulated members of the beauty industry who have heeded the call to form themselves into an association. Dr. Fort shared the positive sentiments while attending the official media launch on Tuesday, saying that their voice will be much stronger in numbers than individually.
I feel very elated today. I feel very proud of the persons in the beauty and wellness industry for taking that bold step. When we started initially, it was not looking very favorable, but with determination, and for persons who know me, I'm very stubborn, and I knew the cause and I knew the benefits that will come from it, and from here on we can only go up and up and up.
Ariane Providence, a massage therapist since 2001, welcomes the initiative to be a part of the association.
The importance, first and foremost, is probably the togetherness, but overall, having policies, rules, rights, regulations, standards, ethical practices that are being handed out for persons to follow in their businesses, whether it's massage, beautician, barbering, cosmetology in a whole. Those things are important, and of course there's unity in numbers. So if we have an established government or a body, I think it will help grow the profession in a more professional manner here in Grenada.
Know that there is this association and you are one of the experienced massage therapists. Will you be willing to impart knowledge and so?
Sure. I am open to teaching, training anyone who's willing to learn. The business has to continue. So if you're not willing to pass on the knowledge that you have to whether it be a younger generation that is coming up and into this practice, then where would we be? So yes, I'm open to that.
Also echoing positive sentiments on the formation of the association was Chanel Brathwaite Phillip, a hairdresser for the past 18 years who operates Chanel's Clipping Fine Day Salon and Spa on Gore Street, St. George.
It feels good, the venture is good, the movement, and I'm encouraging everyone to come out and join. Even our barbers, we hardly see the barbers today, so I'm encouraging everybody to come on board because it's so good to be part of an association, to come together. When we're together, our numbers are stronger, our voices are louder, and we can make changes and influence change.
That story just ended the GIS Evening Report for today. A recap of the headline. Corporate Grenada assists with restoring lives of those affected by recent fire in Shantimel. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rikisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you very much, Rikisha, and the rest of the GIS News team. Here now is a look at the weather. Submitted by the Met Office, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair. Tonight's minimum temperature 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Wednesday, the weather is expected to be generally fair but slightly hazy with a low chance of light morning showers. Max temperature 31.5 degrees Celsius, minimum 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory will be in effect for Wednesday. Before we go, we want to say hello to the folks who are currently on YouTube, as usual. We want to say hello to Celine, to Anne-Maria Olive, to Catherine, to Soraya, Sarana, Suzette, Suzanne, Laverne. Did I say Catherine already? Ashley, Jennifer, who else? Lucy, Celine again, and all the people who are there, Mom, Linton, and the whole family, hello to you. As well, we want to say hello to those of you who are on Facebook. We have got Java holding things down on Facebook as usual, and the sharing committee. Blessings to you guys, yeah? Thank you for always being there. Hazel, hello. Mora, Gavin, Diana, Sylvina, Pearl, Angel, Shum. I don't know, Bernadette. Nova, no. All you behaving bad, huh? Veronica. Y'all behaving bad. Della, the two Dellas. Yeah, but and I'll come back with a bang, and like they had to charge him for the program just now. Yvonne, Victoria, John, Jean, Jacinta, everybody else, take care of yourselves, okay, guys? I'll be back with you tomorrow, God's willing, same time, same place. May God bless you. All right, until we meet again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No! Blessings. Take care, guys. All the best. We'll touch base again. I want to be back with you here in one piece. So let me go and get some rest, and I want you to do the same as well. Okay, people? So take care of yourselves. Take care of your family. God bless.